Blue Lock spoilers for the chapter 211 have been released and they are total fire, I can already tell. So the chapter starts with Don Lorenzo, and Lorenzo has stopped a surprise attack which Kaiser started and stole the ball of him. Isagi meanwhile has analyzed Lorenzo and is amazed by his predictive power and physical ability to read Kaiser's plan, so even Kaiser couldn't read him and finish him off. Furthermore, it is explicitly mentioned that Nico was right behind Kaiser, while Lorenzo had the ball, which shows us that Nico almost has the same eyes as Don Lorenzo and is very close to becoming on a level where he can stop players like Kaiser, which is an insane development for Nico. Kaiser is disgusted by Lorenzo because of his all-gold teeth, but Lorenzo counters by saying that Kaiser's 300 million annual salary doesn't impress him since he's much more worth than that. In Lorenzo's eyes, there's nothing in this world that money can buy, and this is simply the truth. Lorenzo then began pinpointing out the players of Team Germany and mentioned their annual salary, including Corona, Yukimiya and Isagi. Lorenzo commands his team Ubers to fight back and is then about to kick the ball. Kunigami is coming from Lorenzo's right side, trying to stop him, but Lorenzo however got past Kunigami easily. Now Raichi is trying to stop him and comes for a duel, but Lorenzo doesn't take Raichi serious, since Raichi obviously has an annual salary of 0, as it's his first time playing in the Neo Eagles League. Lorenzo's actually really fast dribbling skills, and Raichi is trying to keep up with Lorenzo's dribbling, as he can't read Lorenzo's movements. Lorenzo's center of gravity and his upper and lower body are out of sync, and he causes the zombie step and gets past Raichi. So basically Lorenzo is moving like a zombie, and since his upper body moves different than his lower body, like zombies do, when they walk, it is very difficult to read his feints and movements. A very interesting technique which I've never seen before. Lorenzo then does some passing combinations with Sendo and Abdi and then gets the ball back. It is also mentioned that although Lorenzo is a center back, he is capable of dribbling towards the middle of the field. So Lorenzo is basically a defender with very skilled offensive skills, and you can kinda compare him to Lucio, a former Brazilian center back who played for Leverkusen, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan, and who loved to dribble towards the middle of the field, and I'm sure that this is where Kaneshiro got his inspiration from for Lorenzo. The scene then switches to Hayori, who fully understands now how Lorenzo is the core of Ubers, with the help of Nico. When defending, Lorenzo's at the back of the line and the others can let him attack to his own line and hunt for the ball with a continuous press with a large number of people, but as soon as Lorenzo gets the ball, a switch between Nico and Don Lorenzo happens. So basically Nico switches from CDM to CB and Lorenzo from CB to CM. A common process that happens when a formation with one CDM is played, especially in a formation with 3 center backs in the back. Lorenzo is now in the penalty area and about to shoot, but one of Basel Munich's defenders is telling the others to block him. But in Aroi's mind at this moment, when the entire field's attention is focused on Lorenzo, Baru's winning route is awakened. Baru and Lorenzo share a chemical reaction where both the kings of the front and back coexist. Lorenzo passed the ball to Baru, but right before Baru gets it, Isagi suddenly appears and steals the ball, with everyone being surprised. One kill achieved. Use your evolved eyes and brain to dominate them all. Egoist, Isagi. And this is how chapter 211 comes to an end. Wow, so we now know how Ubers play. And unlike manshine or best at Munich, Ubers is a well-disciplined team with a clear tactic. They want to press their opponents with a large number of people and get the ball to Lorenzo as soon as possible, who then starts counterattacks and serves Baru the passes he needs to score. Nico meanwhile is the key player in CDM, whose eyes are needed, so Lorenzo can finish the aces off and also take a role in the attack, as Nico is his backup. So it's basically a modified Catenaccio system they are playing, a modern one, which is very often seen nowadays. The development of Isagi is also very scary and amazing. He has come to a point where he is able to steal balls from strong players, assist his teammates and control the flow of the game. The only piece he's missing now to become the world's best player is to be able to score a goal by himself. Once he has reached that, there is nothing that can stop Isagi. Alright, what do you think about the upcoming chapter 211? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, stay safe and have a nice day.